おはようございます。こんにちは。SYU-JMです。ちょっと待ってね。音がでかいんだよ。こんな感じかな。じゃあね、前回の続きですね。前回はね、なんかポスターをしてこの町に来たって感じですね。ここはなんていうとこなんだろう。ヘイブン。そうそうそうそう。こっちの方から来て、なんだっけ、なんだかの裂け目に向かっていったら、ボスと戦って、なんかうわーってなってここに来たというところです。で、今クエストが2個残された脅威。作戦室。多分ここなんだろうね。ここ行ってみようか。女の人いたじゃない、戦士。あれがね、なんか会いたがってるっていうところなんで、教会に行きます。会話あれなのかな。いっぱい会話するとフラグ立つのかな。ちょっとね、よくわかんない。
After they all turned on him at dinner, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
まあわかんないけど、行っちゃおう。
How many people are going to die before this is over?
Does it trouble you?
気になるか。
It stops spreading and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
もっと力をつけろと。
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field.
Oh, you don't
I'm
know,
pleased
sorry
you
about that.
survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
あ、この人見た
My
ね。
position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
ここはよろしくと。
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
教会側なんだね、こういう主人公ね。このハゲチビハゲヒゲ親父。
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you a dwarf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading,
Which we have not.
the point is everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I don't mind it at all.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
ああ、なるほどね。
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to
大
speak to
凶
you.
母チゼル。
She is not far and knows those involved far
凶
better
母
than
っ
I.
て偉いんだ
Her
っけ？
assistance could be
大
invaluable.
凶母だから偉いんだよね。おう
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
めっちゃいいやつじゃん、あの傘。戦略テーブル、審問会の勢力をオーレイとフェレルンデで行使できる。フェレルンデ、あ、方面を言ってんのね。フェレルンデはオーレイに征服され、大丈夫。
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
ここ弱い。課題者で傷つくの分、オーレイに攻められてんだな。 まずね、情報だよ、情報。あ、パークってことはこれあれだ。なるほどなるほど。ああ、意味わかったよ。行くとこ決まってんな。ね、最初ここにしか行けないんだ。なるほど。いいよ、こっち行くよ、したら。まずジゼルを援護するんだな。 OK。 こいつ悪者か？違うの？偵察だからこいつの仲間だ。あ、違う、悪者だ、さっきの。いいよ、全員ぶっ殺してやるぜ。いつものメンバーだな。で
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's good to see another dwarf in the Inquisition. There aren't many of us around. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
任せなさい。 キャラクターごとにこいつにちょっと盾役になってもらうか。 丸と×。さあ、俺は両手武器だから。 おし、行くぜ。お、調達担当。
I've news, sir.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir. Nothing to report, sir.
討伐いるぞ。十字路の敵をやっつけろだってよ。でもね、すぐ行かないのよ俺は。お、なんかヤギみたいなやつ。行くぞー。お、なんかびっくりマーク発見。なんだこれは。お、
That may be worth investigating.
Mother Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
近いね。お、
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Oh, we are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. Flank them.
おらおら。おいっすおいっすおいっすおいっすおいっすおいっすおいっすよいしょ。
are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
せえじゃん。
Be ready. More coming our way.
持ち主鍵を隠せるだと。ふざけんじゃねえよ。なんか走れなくなったよ、ちょっと。よしよしよし。結構しぶといね。盾持ちがいる。ほらー、イエイ。よし。これがテンプル騎士なんだよ、盾持ってるやつ。いけるよいけるよ。からのマイティブロー。よし。弱いな。
We are victorious once more.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
ベイル校長。まずね、なんか設計図いっぱいさ、拾ったから。まずね、装備とか強化したいよね。
Right. That's why.
高速移動。
It's just what I heard.
ドワーフの王子。
Maker, I hope it's not me. Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
いいよ、助けてやるよ、なんぼでも。
Please, hurry.
Of course.
It's good to have commerce restored.
これさ、古い使わないアイテム、どうしたらいいのこれ。引っ張っていいのかな。
hurry.
Oh. I see.
なんか薬があんだらかんだら。エルフルートだかを。
Good day.
May God be with you.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night. These people need food. There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than mutton.
うん。
Good luck. Luck won't put fat on your ribs. Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper. These people need food. There are rams out in the hills. Good eating. Farewell.
?ラム肉となんか薬があんだらかんだらっていうの。
Come back.
Oh. I see.
Do you have the potion? Do you have the potion?
まあ羊でも狩るか。 うわ、どこ行った？これか。あっち側に敵だな。
The apostates have fled to the hills. Fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives. What is that?
Where does this lead?
Every dwarf likes caves.
うわ、いやでもいけるいけるいける。 ほら、いけいけいけ。あれが欲しいな。ラム肉。
Every dwarf likes caves.
Make it take you.
宝箱発見。わかんない。全然背景がわかんない。そろそろ戻らなきゃダメだな。いいんじゃない？
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
Yes, sir. I could feed half this camp if the hills weren't full of demons.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition. But no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong. I pass round what you found. No one will go hungry. Ram chops, ram cutlets, braised ram with all the trimmings.
よかったよかった。あれだな。設計図あるから。
Just what I heard.
I'm pleased to hear it. No, they don't.
It's just what I heard.
Fine day to you.
いらない武器を売ろう。
It's good to have commerce restored. Have many goods here if you wish to trade.
We'll make good use of it.
Thank you.
No, they don't.
It's just what I heard.
Please, hurry.
Just what I heard. war with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Majors and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Majors and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
こんにちは。
はい、こんにちは。
早いね。
早い。うちの向こうで今ね、ちょっと次の目的地まで行って終了しようかなって。あ、こいつだ。シャイル。
Things used to be peaceful around here.
What is this place?
いややることがこまごまありすぎて大変だわ。
But right here, there's nowhere. Just some fields. Now a bunch of demons. I'm Giles, by the way.
あれ?
I need to be on my way.
Make a watch over you then.
よし。
音量がちょっと小さいですね。
あれなんだよね。ゲームの音がちょっと待ってよ。ゲームの音もでかいからね。ああ、マイクの位置がここだな。うん。こんなもんだね。バルヨローに迎え。なんかいっぱいできたの。出てきたぞ。
これから仲間探しですが。
そうそう、なんかね、癒し手を探せとかって言ってたね。まあ出てこないもんね、ここね。だから、まずは、ここのハテナか、ハテナだな。
勢力を4にしてさっさとバルロヨー行きましょう。
あそこになんかあれか
where the
Just what I heard. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
奪い取れと。
I don't know.
ああ、勢力を4にしなきゃダメなんだな。ってことはなんかいろんなことに協力してあげなきゃならないんだ。お、敵がいるぞ。おら、全員ぶっ殺すぜ。
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
お、誰か俺を狙ってるな。お前か、お前か。おらー。これ建物じゃん。
We must continue on if we are to secure the alliance.
よし。よし。奥にもいるな。ほら。お、免疫。おお、なんだなんだここは。どうした。でもあれだな、結構体力食らってんな。あー、なんか強そうだな。オッケー。スイッ。まだいいのか。
周囲探索を忘れずに。
うわスタミナが。ういっす。あら、次から次へと敵が湧いてくるな。よいし。あれ、ここ最初に来たところだな。いたいた。 魔法は打たせんよ。ちょっと体力が、あ、なんですと。
ちゃんと見つける。型で閉じる。その達成などで上がる。
まだいいのか。いや、まだ奥にもいるな。
魔法の罠に入らないように。
奥にいるね、あそこにね。OK。ね、すぐ死んじゃうよね。オーゲーオーゲーオーゲー。おお、もう薬がないな。あと2人か。3人いるのか、ここ。なんだこいつ、バグってんちゃうな。ほらー、イエス。手持ちだこいつは。あ、ブロックされると、よし。もうなんかある。ああ、草か。
So here we are, Elf, cleaning up another human mess.
What would the Inquisition do without our stabilizing influence, Master Templar?
I assume they'd just start burning things.
That does sound like most humans I know.
If you gentlemen are quite finished.
Now, don't get touchy. We're just here to
2
let you
人か、これ
simple
は。
humans are help.
Before you cause everything to explode.
Again.
魔法使いがいますね。あべ、危ねえ。お前を先に殺す。オッケー。
設定はニコイカを温存となってるでしょうから、仲間は自動では飲まない。
ああ、なるほどね。あ、じゃああれなんだね。ほっとくとそのうち死ぬんだね。逃がさんぞ、後ろから。でやっ、やばいやばいやばい。早いな、発動が。やばいな、補充しに行かないと。それ、ああ、2個しかないもんね。どれどれ。今ここだから、これなんだ。これなんかあれだな。ここ行きてえな。でもなんか敵に遭遇しそうだけど、とりあえず 鉄。ああ、なんかそういえば今の円探してくれってやついたな。お、
This would be a good place to set up camp.
よし。
Nothing to report, sir.
お、勢力一つ増えた。そういうこ
Nothing to report, sir.
と？あ、体力も回復したね。おお、はいはいはい。ああ、なるほどなるほどなるほど。これで補給されるんだね。
勢力あと1で番のようです。
滝までの地図。これなんだ、大きい。馬の達人。
宝の地図ですが、まあ分かりにくいんで後回しかな。
馬も遠いね。なんか本当に物語。なんつうの、すべてが答えを出してくれないみたいな。
Look, that's the King's Road down there.
オキュラールームに破片が映らなくなると光が消える。意味わかんないね。お、おー、そういうことね。あ、なんか他のゲームでもこういうのあったな。4個目。どうかな、4個目。これか？あと1個がないぞ。こうか。
かけら探し、大体の地方にいくつかあり、かけらをすべて集めるといいことがあります。まあそれはゆっくりやればいいですよ。
オキュラムル、それがこれか、骸骨のやつだな。間違えた。もうこのキャンプ場を増やす。さっきのやつだな、これな。さっきのかけらのやつだな。
移動中にそばにあれば見つければよい。
一番近い、ここか。 こ一番近いな。あれ、ファストトラベル。ここか、ここか。ここに行く途中に、この辺さらっていけばいいんだ。やべ、やべ、やべ、死ぬんじゃねえ。大丈夫か。ああ、ダメージ入ってる。いや、もったいないけど、もういいや、めんどくせえ。俺は全部殺してやるぜ。お、なんかワープしたんじゃないこいつ。やべ、来やがった。いや、もうちょいレベル上げてるとこだけどな。
あとの2人はストーリー進行とともに来ます。
なんかね、あんまり敵じゃないや、味方いてもね、また微妙だよね。かけらってこれね。はいはいはいはいはい。こっちか、こっちが先だな。ほらほら、まだいるか。おいっす。敵発見。あ、いるな、いっぱいいるな。ちょっと盾持ちは嫌だな。
一斉戦う仲間は最終的に各局3人、計10人です。
おい、各局9人。3人。これか、体力ないの。いや、マイティブローが使えない。おいっす。おお、ちょっとあれだな。戦いすぎだな。ちょっとテンプル騎士団が硬い分。よし。あれ、ここ何もなかったっけ。こっち基本的に左側、左上だな。かけら、こっちだね。いくよ、どんどんいくよ。あれ、ちょっと待って、なんか裂け目まで来ちゃったな。
両手剣戦士は盾がないので、敵への挑発は片手剣戦士の盾撃ちに任せるのがいい。
ああ、なるほど。そっか、ガードしようがないからな。こっちは行かない。ちょっと待ってよ。 通過しなきゃダメなのか。今どこだ。今これに引っかかっちゃったのか。戦わずにはいけないのか。しゃあねえな。しゃあないな。
両手剣戦士は両手剣をぶん回すゲームみたいなもんです。
次のウェーブに備えろ。なんや。ああ、わかったわかった。そういうことか。あの赤いゲージがなくなるまで。オッケー。やばいやばい、魔法的な。こっからはまってねえかこれ。こっちか。はい、あと1、3ぐらい。違うか。はい。なるほどなるほど、そういうことね。いろんなパターンがあるんだな。4。
裂け目閉じたら勢力4なので、さっさとバルロ用に行きましょう。
ここか。じゃあ。
裂け目閉じたらアイテム落ちる。必ず取りましょう。
アイテム？あ、ここ？
ルーン材料ゲットできるんで。
なんかあれだね。レアなものがもらえるんだね。裂け目を閉じると。
それ。精霊のルーンの材料でしたね。いろいろ出ます。
どこさっきの。
バルロ用は会議室です。
会議室ってことはどこやったっけ。
会議室の戦略テーブルです。
ああ、ここだっけ。ヘイブンだっけ。あ、作戦室ね。ああ、なるほどなるほど。
本拠地の会議室。教会です。
あ、もうこのオプションボタンってのが気に入らねえな。
こういうのが本当に分かりにくい。
ねえ。ちょっと親切じゃないよね。お、またあっちこっちびっくりマークアイコンが出てんな。あ、これあれだ。空箱のあれだ。ん、これおっさんじゃん。
Need something? Can I ask you something, Varric? You want to talk about me? I'm flattered.
あれな、聞いたことがあるような気が。話してるな。ん？
まあ洋芸は大体は不親切わら。
ね、おっと、なんかイベントが起きてるぞ、これは。
スカイリムも1周目はかなりきつい。
あー、なるほど。こういうので、あー、ここは見たな。これが特別注文ってやつか。あれなんかポーションとかもあったよな、確か。あ、やば。
Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its Herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
揉めとるね、揉めとるね。
Secret Ask told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
回復ポーション。お、できんじゃん、研究。あ、ねえや。ロイヤルエルフルートっていうのがねえや。あー。これはないから、あー。お、あんじゃん。あれ？あ、でもあれか。50、あ、わざわざこれセットしなきゃなんないのか。
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play mother hen. Right then.
自動回復ポーションは最終的には全員に5個持たせよう。
全員もしかして一人一人なの？え、一人一人なのこれ？あ、
普通のポーションは全員で使うが、自動は各人5個です。
しかも材料が必要なんだね。まあでもこいつはカサンドラはこれはちょっと盲点だったな。よし。
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a
なお、
proper
自動ポ
authority
ーショ
to
ンは
guide
自
them
動
back
では
to
飲んでくれ
order.
ない。
Who? You?
手動で飲ませる。
Random clerics who aren't important enough to be at the conclave.
The Rebel Inquisition and its
意味ねえな。
so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
アンドラテスの首都に務まるのか。しかるべき権威は失敗した。
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That
自
won't
動ポ
help
ーションの
restore
改良を
order in
進
the
める
here
と
and now.
さらに範囲回復ポーションも持てるよ
Order
うにな
will
る。
never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
じゃあ1個で複数のあれだね、回復ができるようになるんだね。
The Mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
「範囲内にいる仲間が回復する。
Remind me, why are you allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your
そうだよね。
knows where to draw
1
the
個
line.
で2人とか3人回復できる。
There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
バルローヨで何を待ってるか。
How widespread is the violence between Mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between Mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
で、そこに俺を行けと。
Well, let's hope we find solutions and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
I will keep the peace while you and the others appeal to the Chantry in Val Royeaux.
Better ready yourself for the blame you will be rightly assigned.
Breath does the darkness creep? It is the whisper in the night.
Research Baba, on Baba
wishes to
kaçacağım var.
verify that the infections have decreased in number.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Well, you know how these things go. At least I hope someone does.
You love to bring a little light into the darkness. And I'm glad to see it. Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of light. They imagine Andraste as a grim warrior all her life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in
やべえ
return.
な。
I hope she found time
ド
to
ラゴンエイジ
正義の味方になってるな。
この辺りの魔導士がほぼ全て反乱を起こし、テンプル騎士もかなりイカれたのが出てきて戦争状態。
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
ああ。やっぱつながってんだね。
And there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less
これ
brutal
を教
than
皇
its
が何とかしようとして会議を開催したが、何者かに爆破された。
バカ。教会についてはね、実機の人々。
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
アンドラテス。ああ。
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this
こいつがなんか悪いやつだ。
In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
And now the Inquisition has been called again to restore order. By force.
Do you know what impresses me most about
アン
the
ドラっ
original
て、まあ
Inquisition?
キリストかム
They
ハンマ
fought
ドみたい
horrific
なもんです。
battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was Divine Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Is there anything I can do to help you or
ほ
your
いで
people?
ほいでほいで。
Our healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may
さっ
not
きの
seem
やつ
like
だな。
much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
こっちか。作戦徴収が行えるようになった。
レシピ入手。
You were saying something about Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
これがあれだな、サブだな。ああ、これか。
万能は左。
いや
オーレイ側。
ここ行くとイベントだな。よっしゃ、ここ行ってポチッと。敵対勢力だな。
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
仲間が増えてくると。
ここに行くと最強魔導士と弓ローグが入る。
バルヨロの教会で縮小。
また密偵が1人いるので確保しましょう。
作戦を確認する。お。かかってこいや。
The city still mourns.
そのあたりの NPC に声をかけまくれば
Just a
見つか
guest
ります。
seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people from us?
ああ、なるほどね。そうきたか。
You think the orders return?
Return to Haven.
こらこら、ちょろちょろ動くんじゃない。
Delayed.
As you say, my lady.
なんか読むとかってあった。めんどくせえパターンな、これ。せめて肖像画とかにしとけやな。ここだけだでは。
読めば賢くなり、経験値入る。
細かいけどめんどくさいね。どんだけあんのよ。
ここは読み物が多く、読んでるだけでレベルアップするかも。
うわお、商人。なんでや。
読むと言ってもすべて読まなくてよい。開くだけでよいです。
こっちから来たから。ここが武器屋と鎧屋が正面に来たな。
まあ読みたければ読んでも構わんですが、わら。
いや、ここ建物にも書いてあるな。
大部分の NPC は話すだけですが。
こんなとこにも書いてあるのかよ。お、コーデックスが追加さ。お、何か調べるだって。ん？ やこれ味方が邪魔だ。邪魔だ。ああ。さすがにこの外壁には書いてないな。あれちょっと待ってよ。あれあれこれまた出れないとかそういうパターン？あれこっちから出れるのか。ああ、焦ったね。皇帝フローリアン。知らんがな、こんなめんどくせえ。お前か。
Good people of Val-Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery.
ああ、入り口は反対側まで来ちゃったのか。
Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no dwarf in our hour of need.
さて、どうしようかな。
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
なんだ、全員ぶっ殺すぞ、この野郎。
They will face this Inquisition and the people will be safe once more.
ああ。
Still yourself. She is beneath us. うん、これは多分こうなんだねな。
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Ni 教会を設定しても
探求騎士団、まあテンクル騎士団の上部組織みたいなもの。
What if I really am the Herald of Andraste?
You, a dwarf? I would sooner believe a toad our savior. You have nothing. No influence, no power, and certainly no holy purpose.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing. And the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Ever
since our divine was murdered, toothless old fools are lost without her.
Excuse me.
What are the Grand Clerics doing while the maid
Is what
circles
they're
lie
saying
empty?
real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen. Your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but
What
if
is
your
it?
Inquisition's going to seal the sky,
Ah,
I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, he is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see.
そっか、こいつにあれだ。素材を探しに行かせればいいんだ。あとはお、なんだこいつ。あ、
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
あれあれどれ選んだ
Leave me be, survivor. Your presence here is not comforting.
うんうんうん。
あとは仲間一
So
人
what
の
happens
確保
now?
です。
Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
あ、いけるんだ。なんかあるな、あっち側には。獅子の仮面。
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
Oh.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
ないないない。バイバイ。赤いやつ。
矢組を見る。その指示に従う。
They say a lot about you. Can't believe any of it.
指示に従う。
でかいな。
There is a war on, and the Templars just left?
赤いハンカチ探し。
This cannot stand. How can it stand?
一周したかな。ここはどこだ？ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。あ、ここで終わりだ。一周してきたね。はい。
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry and especially mages, just everything.
なるほど。おいだら。
地図上に大まかなクエ関連の表示がある。
I believe that messenger is trying to...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
お。ありがとう。
支度や。
The Templars didn't even touch you. My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chance because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
何何何何。
これが最強魔導士からの招待状です。
マジか。
あと一人は赤いハンカチ3枚。
見るな。私が成果に背いたそうすべきと思ってから後継をしにそれが我々に何ができるだろう。信じろ。
Blessings of Andraste are not lost to us. They've been made flesh.
Hold your tongue. I will not hear the blasphemy of a fool who claims to be sent by our holy bride. Maker, put out my eyes. I would rather blindness to this growing dark. The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, she shall know true peace. You trouble anyone.
もうないか、もうないか。第4ってことは、いや、なんかあんねん。どうせ入れねえんだろ、中に。第3。ってことは、第2。来た。ここあれだ、最初。これ1周だね、1周。さて、こっちゃから来たから、マップ。うん。こうだ。はあはあはあ。あれちょっと待ってよ。3枚やで。吹き矢、防具矢、右側。
But he's not here right now.
むむいたぞ、いたぞ。
3枚目、私は30分くらいかかったよ、わら。
Let's look around.
お、なんかブルーってきた。ああ。あれか。これか。あれ？うわー、吹雪いてきたよ、ちょっと。こいつはなんだっけ。こいつは、証人か。んで、2個目が、ここだ。左方向。向いてるところの左方向か。お、兵士。
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect. Awaiting word from the advisors. Of course.
豆知識が多すぎるな。お、これか。ケリス3番目の道へ入って出てくるまで止まることはできない。3番目の道ね。
All that existed was silence. Then the voice of the Maker rang out. The first word.
おあ、びっくりしたわ。
Welcome.
2枚目。
Good day.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies
読むだけでレベルアップ。
ああ、そっか、さっきのやつか。これ、なんか、これ、なかったっけ、なんもなかったっけ。あ、これか、商人。
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. But if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable. No offense, but I have to live here, and Valroyo can be traditional.
3枚目を見つけ、地図で2人のところに移動する。
At once.
Maybe.
I don't think they knew. What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of the ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry
さっ
services
さ
to
と
you,
見つけてください。わ
that
ら。
troubles me greatly.
I can't believe this.
Oh, yes.
ん、誰だ、じゃあ。これかジャーナル。これか。あれさっきの。
貴重品は敵解析アイテム以外は売ってよいですよ。全く貴重じゃないです。わら。
Just what we need. I can't believe this. When there was no
3個目の道って言ったよな。3個目の道ってここしかねえじゃん。
You were the earth. When there was nothing, you were everything. When there was no sky maker, you were the sky.
あれなんか進んじゃったよ。
If I might have a moment
Oh.
of your time.
お前か。
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
お
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
地図をよく見ましょう。
私たちを選ぶ方が賢明かもしれない。
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you know. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
違うな。ここは北小。
赤のハンカチ3枚目をとりあえず見つける。
ここはあれだし。
ここは
商人でしょ。ここは2枚目のところかな。入れるのかな。
地図をよく見る。
これはみんな加えてんだね。さて中階層だって。そういうことか。あれ、そういえばどっかで意味ねえな。
3枚目、地図で出てるところに移動です。地図上で移動です。
ギャーはまっちゃう。うん。
これで2人のところに移動できます。
広いなぁ。あ、早っ。もういい。うわ、めちゃめちゃあんな、おい、こんなの。なんもないのか。お前はなんもないのか。お、何もねえ。うん。あ、扉発見。
Is this a shop? I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, shop.
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean where. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced over what it is worth. This has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced. It is priced.
So, you sell one very expensive item, and it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
How do you keep the doors open on a shop with one item?
My shop is a destination. Luminaries of every description journey here to see what is denied to them. Some pay tribute, in the vain hope I will barter. They do not have the will to pay the price. They require a bargain to justify the spend, to ease their conscience. That would defeat the entirety of the purpose.
Well, goodbye then.
Mind the flooring. It is not used to feet that have been subjected to soil.
1万。全然足らんわ。全然足らんわ。なんもねえんだな。マジで一周したけどなんもねえよ。邪魔。はい、そういうことね。
謎の箱、わら、まあゴールド溜まったら見てください、わら。
ね、大抵ろくなもんじゃないっていうのが。Through
the Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one God, one life, one death. There is but one God, and He is our Maker.
あれどこにいたっけな。
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry and especially the mages, just everything. I apologize if you were refused service, but we are now open for business.
探索終わったら2人のところに行きましょう。
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can.
At once.
あれ
？Awaiting word from the advisors.
お前か。
We're keeping order.
地図で移動です。
え？ おー。
It's the Inquisition's herald.
Ora, 死ねこれ。それし。まだおるんけ。これ、なくれ、なくれ。この扉か。
How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... you're all dwarfy. I don't mean nothing, but you're down there. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
There's no breaches.
わあ、ほんとだ。ズボン履いてねえんだ。なんだよ。取らしてくんねえのかよ。
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's... well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got generals and oath belchers. And sure, you have soldiers. Like the dead guys protecting that other dead guy. All those helmets, and what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because someone else is pissed about bills. So no, I'm not Captain Swordface or Marchy. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
It's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
あー、なるほどなるほど。まあこういう感じやな。してもう一個あったよな、確かな。あ、危ない危ない、こっちは出口だから。あ、これだけか。手でもいいんだな。
装備、スキル設定を忘れずに。
あ、でもあれだな。これ弓矢。おー。58。これだな。
セラはエミローグ。他を取ってもスキルがない。
弓ってよな。おー。おー。3個持ってんだ。こいつ。ロングショットが非常により大ダメージ。おー、爆発。 ぱいあるやん。戦術。あ、そっか、どれも取ってねえのか。そういうことか。そういうことだ。ああ。
ローグは隠密を推奨に。他はまあ適当でいいよ。
ストブラッド。やっぱりロングショットだよな。あと3個。毒撃、巻きびし。弓だからな。違う違う違う違う。セラ。フルドローよりこっちだよな、この辺な。ああ、これか。ああ、2個残せってさ。
ローグは隠密を取り、推奨に。他は適当です。
隠密？あ、これじゃん。
右端に隠密。隠密は透明になれる。誰か死んだら透明になって蘇生させる。
これさっきのやつだ、PO な。
魔導士がリザレクション打てるまではローグが蘇生担当です。
Master Kadesh of the Inquisition?
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
なるほどね。
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
Oh.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
いやー、本当はね、これはゲーム的に殺せとかにしたいんだけどな。
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard, and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
ヒットを窓しにしてビビエンヌ。さて。
You invited me here. What is it you want?
I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry is in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
本拠地に帰ると、あと2人の行方がわかる。
忠実な魔導士。
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to who?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
どうするかな。秩序を取り戻せってきてな。
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly.
本当の敵を探していると。戦ってやろう。
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
やべえな、これで全員女性になってしまったな、メンバー。よっしゃー。なんか人増えてねえか？人増えたよな。お、
あと4人入るが、全員男性だね。
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see.
なるほど。
And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone.
こういう風にキャラクターのあれがストーリーができてくるな。
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us. It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Ostwick primarily, though my business took me around the free marches.
Ah, the Carter. Odd that organized crime could be a dwarven pastime, but there it is. Tell me, do you consider the free marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
すごいな。
出て歩けないよ。自由連邦。
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the divine.
アイテム整理も必要かな。
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
おー、長いな。
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the royal house of Navarre,
王族の
seventh
娘なの。
in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the order until they withdrew from the chantry. I remained as the divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lord.
So you were the right hand to the divine?
To divine
高校の
Justinian,
ジャスティニア
and
の
divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual?
マジで
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will
じゃあ
tell
ちょっ
you
と
if
や
you
めなきゃダメ
wish,
だな。
but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
ね、ちょっと長いよね。
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentagusts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagusts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
まだもう一人いるな。
Another time, then.
こいつか。
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits, locals from Haven and some
ツン
pilgrims.
デレもいいとこだな。
None made quite the entrance you did.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I must have this marked for a reason. It will work, I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divide while the breach remains. The Inquisition acted when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
話ばっかり。
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
2人しかいない。おお、増えてる、ここに。ジョセフィーヌって誰よこれ。あの女だ。ここ生きてえな。なんだでしょう。誰か。なんか設計図とかあったな。
Travel safely. Fliss thought you and your men might be working up a thirst. She sent me over to see if you needed it.
We're fine, thank you.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
武器を強化する。
2周目は設計図は引き継ぎがあります。
ああ、これ装備してるやつはダメなんだな。
Another time, then.
最初から強力な装備の作成が可能になる。
ティア1は弱いんだよな。もう141。これはローグだな。ああ、なるほどね。こういうのをつけていくんだ。
You need something? Let me know.
装備、材料にはレベルがあり、ティア1が最低、ティア3が最高。 なお、ドラゴン素材はティア4です。
マジっすか。あ、強化できるものがないんだ。ダメだ。よし。長いね。ほんと長いね。売れ売れ。ゴミみたいなものは売れ。
まあ最初は長いよね。だんだん慣れてきます。
ね、長いよ。ほんと長い。あ、アクセサリーとかつけてなかったな。
Maker bless you.
あー、ほらここだって。話するやつばっかりだな。お、こいつはセラかい。うわうわうわうわ、人の数が。こいつはそっか、こいつはあれだ、用なしになるんだ。アップグレード。へえ。あ、違う違う。戦略テーブル。いや、どうしよう。
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
これであれか、どっちかにってことだな。まあ魔導士だよね。
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
この教育は大使。だからお前が思っている以上に彼らは差し迫った状況下にある。
After the Divine's death, they're probably scrambling for allies.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Grey Wardens? I'm not familiar with them.
They're an ancient order that has existed to fight Darkspawn invasions since the first Blights thousands of years ago. They have faded since those glory days, but haven't disappeared entirely. Ordinarily, their order is neutral in political affairs, but they appear in strange places.
こいつらを助けに行くってことか。
So you're telling me this because...
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
No. なんかまた新しく。Hey, hey.
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you. Yes?
長引くな。長引くな。長引くな。一旦終了すっか。長引くな。 Yeah.
Yes, I have heard them as well. Would you wish to have yourself restored? I do not believe that would be wise. The number of demons present might leave me vulnerable to possession. I might also experience feelings of discomfort over events that occurred while I was in this state. I can survive in this fashion. If I were made whole again, I might not.
It is a terrible bargain.
ストーリーが複雑に絡んでくる。入り口にいる NPC。会話は長いですね。まあ2周目からは取捨選択できますが、1周目はわからんからね。さて、まだまだ話の入り口ですが、情報収集で時間がかかりそうなので、一旦終了します。
よし。
ありがとうございました。ではでは。
はい、お疲れ様。